Hello and welcome on to episode 123 of the Don McKelly sponsored A View from Section C. Senior, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Who are we?
We are the Tigers from Dundee, the Tigers. Oh, I can't sing that anymore. I'm going to sing the Rockets.
Yeah, sing Rockets, eh?
Oh, fuck. Stacey will be hearing flashbacks with the pom-poms there when she listens to this.
Yeah. Excuse me? But also, you could also, it could be Chris Ingles. 1, 2, 3. Who are we? We are the Fleet Boys from Dundee with an F and an L. Double E-T.
He didn't run with the Fleet. He's already told you this.
Yeah. But you'll see when he scores, son. You'll see.
Anyway, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Yeah.
It's, fucking same old, is it? Weekend was good. A nice weekend. Was up with the Lark on Sunday morning. Had a walk in the park.
Did you?
Beautiful Sunday it was. Yeah.
It was a very beautiful Sunday. Hope Louis and Ryan had a great Sunday as well.
Louis had a great Sunday. He's in Montreal. He's not caring. His dad knows so much.
Yeah. Some summer faces on the telly on Sunday afternoon. It was a joy to behold.
Oh, well, yes. That is what it is.
But no, it was a good week last week.
It just means when you get to my age, it just means you can go to your work on a Monday morning. That's all it matters. Is who's going to get abused on a Monday morning at the work after a derby game. This time it wasn't me. Next time it might be. Take the good with the bad, but yeah. And it was good. It was good to be back in the rink watching ice hockey.
Yes. Sorry, 2 seconds. Our title sponsors just messaged us. So I hate to respond to the sponsor. I can't leave him on red.
You can't leave him hanging. No,
you can't leave him hanging.
No, definitely not.
Trying to organise Sharon's birthday dinner the morning's night.
Oh.
No surprise. Don't worry, it's no surprise.
I was about to say hope it's no surprise birthday because you've just gave the guff away.
Aye. But yeah. So yes, no, it was a good week. We were out with the Concordia boys on Thursday night. We didn't realise, so we thought we were going to trades for a couple of drinks. We ended up going to our title sponsor, Don McKelly. I also recommended the restaurant to the guys. Mark also took the whole team there, and there was 30 something of what? Oh, there.
That was 32. 32 rings a bell with me. But
I think they had 32 players. There was the 5 coaching staff and 2 of us. I think it was 39.
Yeah.
All crammed in. Plenty of space still because there was still folk coming in and out for their tea as well. So
yeah.
But no, it was good. It was good to catch up with Mark again in person. Senior, you got to sport your new top at the game on Saturday.
I did. Yeah, that was really kind of the guys to do that. And I put my envy post out as well, just thanking them because they looked after us on Thursday. They thought it'd be funny to take our sets up on Friday at the rink, and then we sat with Mark before the game again, and then after the game we sat in the dressing room for about 10-15 minutes after the game as well. I had a blur with the coaching staff and the players again. So yeah, it was really good. And probably the biggest thing for me, right? I perfectly meet Mark because it's been sort of like 17 years in the making, was seeing Jim Corsi, who's our goalkeeping coach, that we did speak about as being all the things with the NHL, was just to see how much Barry Lockie's face lit up when he discovered it was Jim Corsi.
Yeah, absolutely.
And next thing, the two of them were on the phone. They're phoning people in Italy, and it was crazy.
Chaos.
Absolutely. It was. You know what? It was just like being in Little Italy, was it? It was just organised chaos between the two of them. Ridiculous.
Little Italy.
But, and then when we're speaking at the game about Jim Corsi to Crawford and Brockie, and you tell him that he also dubs in Italian for the WWE.
Yeah.
So he does the commentating in Italian.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. The guy's an absolute light, does everything and knows everybody.
Yeah. Well, he knows everyone, and he certainly knows. And I don't think we discussed this last week on the show, but he knows the great one. Jim played with Wayne Gretzky. So yeah, it was some of the stories you were able to get from Jim. Obviously, I had to ask him, being a big Ottawa fan, ask him about the night. Was he on the bench that night where it all kicked off with Buffalo and Ottawa, with the Ray Emery fighting nearly everyone in their granny? He was. He remembers it well. He was telling all the fights. He went from this guy to this guy to this guy to this guy. It was just unbelievable.
Yeah,
legend.
It's when you hear some of the names, right, and it's not like name dropping, right? It's just it's a conversation.
Yeah,
and he's speaking away to one of the other coaches, Patrick, and you know he's saying, "Yeah, remember when we were speaking about Ryan Miller? Remember the night Ryan?" And it's like, sorry, have you just mentioned like Ryan Miller? Just conversation.
Yeah,
fantastic. I said it to you, and I said it to him. People like that have been at the top of the sport. You listen to stories all day and all night.
Yeah,
and he also said that he knows Cristiano Borgatello as well.
Yeah, he knows Borgie.
He knows Borgie. Yeah.
Yeah. And like you say there, he was talking about when he was that night with Ryan Miller, and then he turned around later on and said, "Oh, when was out with Dominic Hasek," and I'm sitting there going, "What the fuck?"
I know. Yeah.
He was on. Actually, I'm sure he was on the ice for Miller's jersey retirement as well.
Yes, I think he was. Yeah, I think he was.
Unbelievable. So yeah,
it was
great.
Goaltenders like Patrick Waugh, and it's just random. To us, it's like pure. If we're speaking about the A guys, we're name dropping, but to him, it's just a conversation. That was his job.
Yeah. And Eric, who's Mark's assistant coach, he was, he played in the NHL as well at one point. And I think they were saying that he just went to Montreal as Roy had left. And that's also the conversation. But yeah, unbelievable stories. It was a great week with the guys. I say a week, great few days with Mark and the boys. Some of them going to go into bigger and better things. Simon Lavine, he's absolutely a way to go into bigger and better things. Made sure he got the old top signed. The stick that Mark gave us as well, signed by the team randomly. It was just like, okay, here's a stick.
Yeah.
Not to mention there's a stick sitting behind me, Senior, that's just...
I see it, Junior.
That's going to go on a wall. To just... for everyone that I've not spoke to yet about it, the stick behind me is a game-used signed stick by Ottawa captain Brady Tkachuk. And just when he hands that over, Senior, I could have cried. I was like, holy fuck. Like, how have I got this? Why have I got this? Actually, you know what? I don't care what the answers are. You could have killed him for it. I'm happy. I've got it. So,
I know.
Yes. But no, Mark's really good friends with Brady. He's met him a number of times. So that is now my link in to get some maybe signed tops and that's sent over next. Mark,
there you go.
Get them shipped over. But yeah, so no, it was great to see the Concordia guys. We'll go straight into it then, Senior. It is our first of the season, the 51 club sponsored game review, which was against the Concordia Stingers. But first of all, before the game, it was announced of new signing number 95, Hampus Olsen. What height is he? 6'4".
6'6".
Yeah, 6'6". The same as Concordia's goalie.
Yeah.
But yes,
Yeah.
Hampus signed, paperwork wasn't through in time for registration. Me personally, I think probably could have played in the trial list because it's only a pre-season game. But yes, good to have him in and on board. Thoughts on this guy?
Tall. Yeah.
Makes you look like a short arse.
I know. I think he's got a good pedigree. He's got good stats. He's played in the CHL. He's got a lot of experience. And I think, or what I'm expecting is, I'm expecting a sort of, and for those who could think back to this in these eras of the BNL, is a Johan Bowman type of player. Put him in front of the net, take away the goalie's eyes, whether it just be at 5-on-5 or on the power play. And I'll come to the power play when we're going about the game review. But it was, I think he'll be a good acquisition. I think I said we spoke to a number of people about this guy once he'd signed, and I thought it was a good pickup so late in the sort of the transfer window type of thing. You know what I mean? The season would have been starting this weekend, and we're picking this guy up a week before the season starts.
Fucking
I think he's probably better than a last minute signing. Sometimes you get a last minute signing and it's a bit of a panic because I'm one short. Right, let's just sign somebody. I think he's better than that. If we'd signed him 4, 5, 6 weeks ago, you'd have been like, yeah, we can see why we've signed this kind of guy. Yeah. But to get him a week before the season, I think it's a good move. I'm really looking forward to seeing him. Yeah.
The question is, though, with the way we line, so we were correct in our line senior. And Almquist, Nass, Berry, Kylie, Otto, and Yama, which left McBeans, Bowdens, and Schoonberg with Jurgens and Gallagher on the fourth. Does Olsen go in that fourth line, though?
No.
So where do you put it? Do you put him? Who do you replace?
I think I'll be honest with you, June. I think all the lines change. I think Almquist comes down. Right? If it was me, based on seeing that Concordia game, I would like to have seen, and it would be good if we can get it done this weekend. I'd like to see Nieminen and Yama as wingers, and I'd put Nass as their centre and see how they got on. I always feel like when Spencer plays wing, you take a lot of his playmaking stuff away because he's already got a centre. I would actually put Olsen on the second line. If you're going to keep that top line together, I would probably drop Kylie down and put Kylie at the third line. And unfortunately, it means that Johnny goes down to the fourth line. And you've got McBean, Jurgens, Garrigan, Schoonberg, who was he? Bowdens, and
I think that's
Kylie.
Yeah, Bowdens.
Potentially. But I thought Bowdens looked quite good. Playing the game that he did. But yeah, it's certainly I'll certainly give Mark a lot to think about now.
Yeah, it does. So talking about that Concordia game, senior, talk about that second line though of Yama, Kylie, and Otto. That looked like a bit like a different Cam Kylie to me on Saturday from last season. But that line were electric most of the game. Like there was chances created all over the place from that line.
Yeah, I thought the three of them played well. I thought two of them played better, were better than one of them. And to be honest, I thought that Kylie's obviously the centre. I thought the two wingers played really, really well. I thought Yamamoto and Otto linked up really well. That's why I'd like to see a top centre I'd put Nassen with them just to see what happens. And we've got 2 games this weekend. Throw it in and see what happens. You know, Olsen, as I say, he will play this weekend now, and it'll be interesting to see what happens with all the lines. However, if he sticks with that line, I think you would be right. And then as Bowden's, it's the one that drops in.
Yeah.
And Olsen may come in on the third line.
Yeah. Concordia game. First shift. Blake Richardson. Right in the back of the net.
We knew that was going to happen, did we? We sat with him on Thursday. We spoke about his dad. We gave him a bit of stick. We got a photo taken by Christina. We sent it to his dad. We had a bit of banter with him. We told him we were going to chirp him. The team were telling me to chirp him. We chirped him when he came out of the warm-up. We chirped him when we came out at the start of the game. And within a minute, he scored. And you think, yeah, okay, no bar. That's it. Done.
Yeah.
Zipped. Larzo's quiet. Zip. Done. Yeah. That's it.
To be fair, he did say in the changing room after it, I don't really hear you much tonight. I said that to him, listen, you scored in your first shift. I'm thinking, fuck that. We are not going to chirp you.
But you know what, Junior? I'm going to be honest here, right? I did not expect. Listen, uni teams are good teams, right? They are. I didn't expect Blake Richardson to be on their top line. I didn't. And he was outstanding the whole game. Outstanding. I thought he was Concordia's best player. He got player of the match. I thought he was the best player by a mile.
I don't think they had any bad players.
No, but you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like uni teams, they're not bad players, right? These guys are aiming for the top, right? And if they didn't aim for the top, then they're aiming for AHL or top leagues in Europe. There was just something when we spoke to him on Thursday. I just didn't think he's going to be one of their top dogs, But boy, he was a top class player.
Yeah,
I thought he played very, very well.
Yeah,
and he took his goal really well. It's one of those where he's sort of skating to the left and he shot it back across the goalie. So the goalie's leaning one way and he's got to try and get back the other way, But but he wasn't their only decent player.
Yeah. The thoughts when that went in of fuck. New season, new team, same old fucking Stars, early goal. Fuck's sake.
Early goal. And I just and I thought back to probably last season when Sabo maybe shipped an early goal. You're thinking, oh my God, what's going to go? What's happened here? We've sort of everybody shouted about Cruz and what sort of how better he's going to be this year, and you're thinking, okay, it's pre-season, but then after that, he settled in, and Cruz played very well as well. I hasten to add, I thought he was terrific. His rebound control and everything was very, very good, and he will get that's just his first game, He will get better. Definitely, he will get better.
Yeah. So early goal, Concordia then scored a second in the second period. Stars pulling back in the third through Otto Nieminen with a lovely, delicious pass from Keanu Yamamoto. And it obviously did finish 2-1 Concordia. Listen, a few people messaged me after the game saying, I didn't expect Concordia to be that good, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, listen, when you've got guys like Simon, who's ended last season AHL, he'd been offered an AHL contract this year, decided to stay, finish his degree, he'll go back to the AHL at the end of the university season because the AHL will still be playing. You've got their main goalie, who was their backup for the first period and a half. He then comes in, 6'6", was part of the Kelly Cup winning team that Anthony Beauregard was on at the tail end of last season. And you've got another two guys who have been to and going to Detroit Red Wings camp. And also Simon's going to Montreal's camp as well. You've got these guys in there that are going to have experience of AHL and ECHL whilst playing university. It goes to show the difference in standard between that they're playing professional hockey as well as uni hockey, and we've got guys who have been playing professional hockey for years. But these guys are playing at a much higher level.
You know what it is? I think when we speak about colleges and unis in Britain, right? You're thinking of young kids. That's what you're thinking about, right? You're speaking about these guys. These guys are going to these colleges and unis to get a degree for after their ice hockey, right? They're going there for education, but they also work on their hockey. Like I've got names written down here, right? And you've named them the goalie, Verbetic. That was the backup, right?
Yeah.
Kelly Cup, La Rochelle, Levine, and then guys who are not there yet, Blake Richardson, Chris Innes. These guys will make it.
Chris Innes will be here next year.
Well, he did say that, and for those who didn't pay attention, it was the big number 5 at the back. Well, big number 5. I think he's only about 5'10", but he's built like an absolute brick shithouse.
Boy, it was just throwing hits and received a couple himself and got knocked in his arse, right back up again, hitting somebody else. I did try my best to convince him for next year because obviously he's doing business at university just now. I gave him the wee chat about, we do sponsorship like with the Dundee University, and
he was all for
that deal. He's absolutely for it. So, listen, now we all know, right, from last season and the season before, we all know that the coach is listening. When the tactics change, it's all because we tell you to. We know this, right? So, just saying, I'm just putting that out there.
We're getting in early. We're getting in early.
This guy is totally up for it. And if you like this game, just get him signed up for next year. Get him on the uni deal. Chris Innes.
Yeah.
Big Tam Innes.
But the thing about it, as I say, there's a difference between when you talk about college kids over there compared to college kids here. But when I must admit, when it went to 2-1, I think if the next goal was going to get scored, I thought it would be us, because I think the ice began to tilt. They began to tire, and I think you've seen that. But we also got stronger. It just wasn't we got into the game just because they were tired. We got in the game because we got better. It was the first time the guys had played competitively together, and probably after 40 minutes, they began to realise, right, we can now go through different things. As you say, the goal from Otto was a fantastic setup from Yamamoto, and it's something that we hope we see a lot of this season.
Yeah, indeed. I thought, there isn't any players for on our side that I thought, that's who we've signed. I think everyone seemed to have came in, they've settled in quite well. Schoonberg has to play that grinder role, I think, this year. I don't think he's going to be a big point scorer, but him and Bowden's together looked relatively good. They were buzzing on the ice. That second line, Yama, Kylie, and Otto were tremendous. But I do just think, finding their feet, obviously. I do think Nass and Berry were very quiet in that game. I thought Almquist looked dangerous at times. But, I think it'll take, obviously, them a couple of games yet. And hopefully when we come into the preview that these next 2 games is just enough just to get them kind of settled in. But, yes,
For me,
it was a decent performance.
Yeah, I thought we looked a lot better defensively. Certainly, goaltending wise, we looked better than last season, and I think defensively we looked a lot better. I thought D'Souza played very well. I thought Bean played very well. The only disappointing thing for the night was we didn't get a chance to see Griffin loose.
Yes.
So hopefully he will be available for selection this weekend. And we'll see what he's about, because out of the three of them, my opinion is he would be the better D-man out of the three of them. So it'd be interesting because, as I say, I thought the other two played very, very well.
Yeah. To be fair, you did see that Belfast obviously re-signed Davy Phillips on loan, obviously for their CHL stuff. So listen, I'm just going to put it out there again. Hear me out here, okay? We could sign somebody on loan just for the couple of pre-season games and the Challenge Cup games if Griffin is going to be out, and we start a petition to bring back Big Benny. Ben O'Connor's coming back. Re-sign him on loan for a couple of weekends. I know that everyone will be riveting, loving this idea.
I'm all for it. However,
absolutely,
you go Ben O'Connor, I'll go somebody that's a wee bit closer to home, and I'd say get
Tam
Jeff
Phillips.
Marshall signed.
Oh.
Well, yeah, as much as Tam, Tam might be done by now, but I would get Jeff Marshall. What I was going to say, I touched on it earlier on about Big Olsen playing in front of the goalie. Somebody shouted, I think it might have been Bucket, who shouted across. The first power play we got, what happens? Jurgens right in front of the goalie.
Tremendous. Fucking tremendous.
Yeah.
We've said it for years.
Junior. We'll have, and again, it just goes to show the coach listens in. I better get the guy in front, because I can't go another whole season listening to they two clowns going on about get somebody in front of the goalie, get somebody. So he's done it.
Yeah.
But, and because Jurgens is a big guy as well, by the way, in front of a goalie, just take his eyes away. It just causes so much problems at the back.
Yeah, it does. But yeah, I love that. I absolutely love that. Get the big man in front of the goalie, get him screened.
Yeah.
And any rebounds clearly up the shit, get it in the fucking back of the net. And if not, you're just going to stand there and cause absolute chaos and potentially draw more penalties, because boys will just be standing cross you and trying to move you.
Yeah. Look at Johan Bowman. He got the shit kicked to him.
Yeah.
But you suddenly went from a 5-on-4 to a 5-on-3 because somebody else, some dafty, took an hard penalty.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you're 2 men up. So it will be interesting to see if we continue that, or if it's maybe just if Jurgens is there, if they put him on the power play, or even Olsen. They might not do it every power play. If the top power play line's on, they might do it for the second power play line. But mix it up and see what we do.
Yeah. One thing I was very surprised about on the game on Saturday, and listen, we say it every season, we're all team stripes here, okay? However, how the fuck is Robin Elliott back in the fucking Elite League? The man can't even referee SNL level. He is terrible. He can't even skate. He waddles up the fucking ice. He doesn't even lift his feet. He fucking just shimmies them up and down the ice. How is he ref in the Elite League? I just hope to God it was because it was short, like pre-season, shorter refs. Seasons will start at jet. So we'll call in somebody local, and we've got experience with Pavel there. We'll bring in that boy. Fuck me, he's terrible.
Well,
he's head of the ref. He's head of the ref association.
Yeah.
And if that's what we've got to fucking go on, oh my God. Anyway, listen, big shout out to Mr. Andy McCartney on Saturday. It was the whole night, both pre-game stuff during the first period. Big shout out to everyone, by the way, that joined in. It was amazing, lovely tributes to Gary on Saturday. Andy, you could hear it in him. It was getting to him.
Yeah.
And he absolutely fucking nailed it. Again, by the way. Yeah. No, just nailed this one. He's nailed it again. So, Andy, listen, props to you. Massive shout out. Much love to you, big fella. And I'm also still waiting on my free gear that you were promising us before the game started.
You know what? It's a tough gig. I've done it. I've stood there. I've done it. I've done it for Jack Millen and I've done it for Bob Coates. And it's a tough gig, I'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
It's
it
is really, really hard, right? But I'll tell you, and what gets you through it, and this will get Andy, this is what probably got Andy through it as well, it's an honour being asked to do it.
Yeah.
You know, it is a privilege when people ask you to do tributes like that for people that you've known for a long time, and we Andy's case and part of the club and everything. It's an absolute honour. But I felt I'm going, and I was standing there, and I was willing them on myself. Come on, Andy, you'll get there, and he did. He did. And you know what? Yeah, we stumble. So what? Who cares? Who cares?
Yeah.
It's heartfelt. And that's what makes it so difficult. It was heartfelt, and I doff my cap to Mr. McCartney.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so senior, I have again a little bit of breaking news.
Oh, what have we signed?
No, I'm not signed anybody, but senior competition time's back with Dom McKaylee. So,
all right. I thought maybe James Phelan was on his way back. Yeah,
no, but we can get a wee picture of him if you want.
There he is.
I was going to do the wee music again, but it's too long, and I can't bother going through the wee Italian music the whole time, and folk trying to listen to me and get distracted with Italian music. So, Dom McKaylee our wonderful and amazing title sponsors are going bigger and better than ever in what is many years this now, senior 25th season.
25th. The 25th season of the Dundee Stars.
In true Paddy Lockie style and fashion, he only does things big. So, for the entire season, every single home game, you will have a chance to win a £50 voucher for Dom McKaylee. We're going to change it up throughout the season, so it's not just the same thing over and over and over again. But what we're looking to do is it's either going to be a guess the score, it's going to be a guess the first goal scorer, and we're even going to throw in a new one for everyone and have guess the minute of the first goal scored.
If we're going to guess the minute, I would even go guess the exact time.
Oh, fuck off with that, senior.
3:24 of the first period.
No. So, you didn't hate the old...
You'll hear big argument. I'm telling you, hear big argument if there's a load of folk got the third minute.
Yeah, but if they do, you stick them on the big spinning wheel again, and you just... and you pick a random one.
They'd go big.
No. Then it'd be daft. Anyway. God, you see, you fucking threw it all off now. Look at you. So, didn't hate all three. It's either going to be guess the score, guess the first goal scorer, or guess the correct minute of the first goal. We will put out... So, once we post the show, every week we'll put out a new post for you to comment on with your guess on whatever one it is. As I say, every single home game, you have the chance to win a £50 voucher. If nobody gets it, nobody gets it. We're no rolling it over. You can go and yourself. Okay?
Correct.
That was
£50, and that's
that was not a glitch there. I did hold off myself.
Yeah, I know you did. It's not that if nobody wins it this weekend, it goes to £100 the next weekend and then £150. No.
It's a £50
It's
voucher.
£50. If it's not one, it's no one.
Yeah.
The following week, different competition for £50.
Yes.
Simple.
And senior, guess what?
I'm guessing what?
We are going to start it.
No.
This weekend. It is time now for our Liam Mean Tattoo sponsored game preview of the Fife Flyers pre-season Challenge Cup friendly.
That was good, Junior. I like that.
So for the first game,
it'd been better if it was the pre-season, not the Challenge Cup friendly.
No. It's the Andy announced it as a pre-season challenge friendly, not Challenge Cup friendly pre-season game. He said it too many times on Saturday. I got lost. So it is now officially the pre-season Challenge Cup friendly games on Saturday and Sunday before the actual season starts. So we are going to start it this weekend against the Fife Flyers. We'll put the post out tonight and we will close it warm-up time. Again, senior will be at the game. You'll need to tell me when the warm-up's finished. So, because I'll know if I can be there.
Because you'll not be there, eh?
So, senior, Fife.
Yeah.
Let's start off
looking forward.
Let's start off not talking about their team and their players, but let's start off by talking about the shit show that they created by cancelling a pre-season game against us on the Sunday to invite their wee pals from Romania over. Their wee pals couldn't get here and ended up lost in fucking Turkey. And then now they're scrambling to get pre-season games again. Now we've had to push out Challenge Cup games later to appease these fuckers again.
Yeah.
New era 3.0.
Yeah. You know what? I'm on the fence. I've got splinters in my arse here, right? Because I'm sitting on the fence with this. I said we should have had more than one pre-season game.
Mm-hmm.
And we've now got more than one pre-season game. We've now got
we
three.
Originally did.
So we can't argue with that. Right? However, and you know what? There's always been a rapport between the two clubs, right, at ownership level. And I can understand why they've done it. However, I'm okay, Jack, right, because it doesn't impact me. I've got my ticket for Saturday and I can go to the game on the Tuesday. But there'll be some season ticket holders that were available to go to the game on Saturday, but I've now got to pay for the game and now can't go on a Tuesday and lost a game on their season ticket. With that in mind, I'd probably say because of that reason alone, and there's no other way of working it, then I'm sorry, we can't accommodate you.
Yeah.
That's where
it pissed me off.
But
I
really get it, that why we've done it. And I'm glad, because if you think about it now, Griffin Luce didn't play last week. It's now got 2 pre-season games.
Mm-hmm.
Olsen's came in, didn't get to play last week, and now gets 2 pre-season games. So from that perspective, it's the right thing to do. But again, maybe from a fan perspective, is it the right thing? Probably. As a season ticket holder, probably not.
I didn't care about that. It's also just the league will bend over backwards for fucking Fife again. It's like last season. Oh, the players that like, we'll just let you sign this boy. Oh, they're all back. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, but
let's know. Is that boy even served that suspension yet? I bet he fucking hasn't, eh?
Nah, let's suspend Shane Owen for it instead then.
Fucking Fife Flyers. I've had enough of Fife already. Seems even started yet, and I've had a fucking enough of them.
It's like everything in life, Junior, right? All you could do is ask. We could have said no. But we've not said no. We've said yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Fife.
But I'm looking forward to it.
Team.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing the wee prick Garrett Hunt. We'll see how fucking tough he is. Yeah, or maybe I don't care what I set on him. I don't care whether I set Billy on him or set Connor on him. I'll choose at the game. We'll see how tough he is. And then if he's really tough, we might get Billy to go down. If he's just tough, we'll get Connor to do him. Yeah. But it's going to be it's going to be really interesting because on paper they look like a decent side this year.
Yeah, and to be fair, I think a lot of teams do. To be fair, they looked decent on paper last year too. Just never worked out for them.
I wasn't too sure of that.
No, I thought they did. But yeah,
Brody Kay's going to go back if it's not already been announced.
Well,
so he asked to leave Devils today.
The rumor is it's Clan. Because they've had another D-man leave.
Is that the boy Martinet or something?
Ah, fuck knows.
But they knew about that. He was coming back.
You look at the amount of players that Fife have already got as well, and the amount of Brits that they've signed. They've also got Aidan Wilson, Rowan Mills on a 2-way, surprisingly. Yeah. Ben Brown's obviously there, Mason Alderson, who can play forward or D, and then you've got your kind of local Brits and Cameron Wilkie, Cian Shevlin, Ethan Hayden, and Cole Gianandrea. Yeah. But then they've got, what's that, 2, 4, 5 imports. I think they'll have 5 imports, and Alderson might play D and have. But in saying that, he wears number 9, so he's probably playing forward. I don't know. This could just go any place with him, but the rumor is Clan for Brody Kay, surprisingly. Right. But it's going to be Fife or Clan, is it? It's not going to be anybody else.
It's not going to be us, that's for sure.
So yeah, but some decent players in there. Ken, the boy I'm really looking forward to seeing, the boy for the Taza, the boy Samosa. He looks like a good player.
Yeah.
And that might be a shout. Atika Samosa.
Yeah. When you look at them, they're obviously better than last year, that's for sure. They seem more settled. They've got Brits signed. They've got a link now with the Kestrels, which was probably never there before. So it seems to be working well for Fife. And I'm actually, because it's pre-season, I'm glad we're getting to see what they're in pre-season rather than going right into a Challenge Cup with them. We'll get to see what they're about. And that allows us to get a couple of games against them. Personally, I think the games will be shared over the weekend. I think both teams will win their home games.
Yeah. Splitting Jarrett this weekend?
I would think so. I think. And it's going to be interesting to see what way he does it. Like if Cruz gets the home game again and Jarrett does Fife because Jarrett's played in Fife before, or if he gives Jarrett the home game and gives Cruz the game in Fife just so he can really figure out, oh shit, this is what I'm going into here. So it's going to be interesting. Or he might split them over the 2 games. You know, he might say they'll maybe get 30 minutes each game, home and away. You know, but I'm really looking for it. It'll be good to see. It'll be good to see what Fife are going to bring this season. I think they'll be wanting to mix it. I think Hunt and the other big dope will be wanting to mix it. But we might see what we're about when we speak about this team toughness.
Yeah,
we'll see what goes on. Interesting. It'll be an interesting game.
Yes. Go on then. Score prediction for the home game.
Home game, I'll say it will be 3-1 Stars.
Okay, I have said 3-2. Away game?
The same again. To Fife. 3-1.
I've went 4-1 Fife.
Yeah. I think, and whatever happens, it happens. It's and I know Abdiel keeps saying it's only pre-season. It's fucking Fife. I don't care. Right? I want to smash them all over the place. I want Gareth Hunt to get his head kicked in. Simple as that.
Yeah. How long before Billy gives it the Gareth Hunt, you wee? See you next Tuesday.
Warm up. Warm up.
Yeah.
We'll be all right. We'll be okay as long as Stoney's not there.
Yeah.
It'll be. You know what? Come on, I'm slating this guy off. Right, it's the same as a slate off Mitchell Herd, but the guy, I have heard the guy. The guy's a decent player. He just backs it up that he could fight. So it'll be interesting to see how he copes in the Elite League, how the referees will referee him in the Elite League. We've had tough guys before. Kyle Haas just did not last.
Yeah,
didn't last in the Elite League, right?
Yeah.
So is Gareth Hunt gonna, or Garrett, whatever his fucking name is he gonna last in the Elite League due to the way the officials referee, especially up in Scotland, by the way?
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. Round off the show. Sewing World with Stella sponsored on this day. Senior, just two things. A signing on this day in 2021 from no team because it was COVID the season before. So on this day, on the 3rd of September in 2021, we signed friend of the show, Callie Robertson.
Oh, there we go. Callie Robertson.
Also on this day, born in 1980. It's a big birthday for him. Again, close friend of ours, Aberdeen Lynx coaching legend, Mr. Barry
Carnegie. Yeah. Happy birthday, boys. Barry was a good guy. Barry coached with the Stars as well. He used to stand there with the suit on, and yeah.
I'm sure Barry played against Concordia.
No, he might have.
He might. I think he
might
did.
have.
I think he did.
Because it was the SNL years.
Yeah.
I'm
going to get it right now.
I can't remember. Did Jeff play? Marshy play? And did his brother play as well?
Sure, it was just Marshy. I'm sure the other import was Milan Bendic.
Oh, right, okay. I thought we maybe had the two imports playing.
Yeah, Milan Bendic was the other import.
Was it?
To confirm, Barry Carnegie played.
Wow, there you go. God, Barry's dead.
You know who also played that game? You know who also played that season? Bammy Wee Dick, John Haig.
Can we not get John Haig on? Can we get John Haig on the show?
You could try. You can absolutely try.
What a player John Haig was. But yeah, we digress. But yeah. Two friends of us.
Absolutely. Well, Senior, that is this week's show. Quick catch up on the Stingers and then our preview of the Flyers games at the weekend. As Andy would say, our unwashed friends. Make sure you like our Facebook and Twitter page. Also subscribe on YouTube for the latest show. We will get this up tonight and then we will get the competition out later today or first thing tomorrow as well. Senior?
I've just got to take a mental note. Tex Junior, end of warm-up. Tex Junior, end of warm-up.
To be fair, probably doesn't matter. I can't close it anyway, so it probably doesn't matter. We just need to make sure certain people don't cheat and put answers in right after it. Or
we've had that before, Junior.
Well, yes. A few times.
Yes.
Well, on that note, I hope everybody enjoys the pre-season games at the weekend, the pre-season Challenge Cup friendlies. And Senior, I'll see you I'll know. But I'll see you back here again next week.